All right, go ahead, Kevin.
Stevie, the running game got going a little bit in the second half. What do you think were some of the keys in terms of you guys' ability to, make some plays on the ground?
I feel like we started running a little bit tempo offense. We noticed that the defense was getting a little tired, so we just try to, play to our advantage, just try to get the run game going and just keep getting downhill just to set up play action, set up things for the pass.
All right, John, and then Peaks.
We learned from Coach Allen, I guess, that Jack had a separated shoulder at one point. I mean, were you aware that there was anything wrong with Jack? And I mean, how much does that prove something about Jack in terms of his toughness at the end of the day that he's able to work through that?
I didn't even notice until I seen one of his passes was kind of short, the WAP, and I had noticed. I was like, I had asked him, what was wrong. He was saying his shoulder was a little messed up. But, for him to just stay in and just, still try to get the job done and be a leader and just be, our starting quarterback, it just shows that he's very strong and mentally tough. So really, I really appreciate Jack for everything he's done this season, stepping up, especially with Mike going down and him just trying to, be that great guy he is and just being a leader.
All right, Peaks and Tom Brew.
Stevie, how much do you think that slow start had to do with missing some practice time for the whole team? And did you think the refs sometimes blew the whistle a little bit early on some of your runs?
Man, especially with me being a running back, just moving the power like that, that's something that we like to do. That's something that the O-line love to do. It's just, pushing the power forward. So, it definitely was kind of, it just made me a little frustrated that they just was blowing the whistle so quick and we were still, playing ball. But, it's just – okay, what was the rest of your question?
I just think the missed practices because of the COVID situation, you think that might have played a part in the first half rustiness kind of?
Definitely, I feel like it's half and half. We can't really have excuses on why we didn't get the job done and why we didn't play, but definitely for sure COVID, played a little part, but it's still our job, to go out there and play no matter what the circumstances is and, just try to pull out that win.
All right, Tom and then Paul.
Stevie, I know it's probably hard to answer this question, right after a game like this, but when you go back and look at everything that's gone on this season, how special is it for you for everything that's gone on?
I'm just so thankful and happy just to be a part of a changing program like this. Being that change it's just definitely a great feeling. We definitely sad that we didn't cap off the year how we wanted to, but it's just a start. And I feel like we've broken through now. And now for this next year upcoming, we have to continue doing what we started this year. And I definitely have to use this bowl game and the last bowl game as double motivation that we had before, because that's 2 years back to back we lost the bowl game, and I'm definitely not feeling that for sure.
All right, Paul and Dustin.
Hey, Stevie, you kind of touched on that a little earlier. Were you surprised that it took you guys as long as it did to establish that running game today?
I wasn't really surprised. I always knew we had it. It's just something that it's a mental thing for the running backs and for the O-line just to lock in and just do their assignment. I feel like we always had one. It's just some games we just wasn't really it just wasn't there. But I feel like today it definitely came to play in the second half, and we tried to take advantage as much as we could.
All right, Dustin, last one for Stevie.
Stevie, you just mentioned obviously Jack's toughness earlier. How did you see him sort of grow up in terms of his decision-making and sort of his rhythm with the offense as this game wore on? He obviously hit a bunch of short ones earlier, had a stretch where he wasn't completing a bunch, and then started moving you guys down the field. I mean, how did you just watch him mature in the course of this game?
It's just really for Jack. Jack is the type of guy, he's excited, what I'm saying? So, like, you just have to tell him to calm down and just calm down and just let the game flow. So I feel like once Jack just calm down and just let the game come to him and just going out there and just being a playmaker, I think the rest he did whatever he had to do just to go out there and just make plays.
All right, thanks, Stevie.
Appreciate you guys.
Guys, we're